What's going on, guys? This is Vince with VSHRED.com, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you the biggest bench press mistake that is killing your gains. Alright, so like I said, today's video is going to be about the bench press, and obviously I've covered the bench press in many other videos before this, and I've talked about why it's probably not the best exercise if you're trying to isolate your chest, or I think I made a bench press checklist. I've made videos about the bench press, but it actually occurred to me the other day something that I was personally doing, and I've always been someone who has struggled with chest development versus anterior deltoid development. That's basically just the muscle up here, and I'm sure I'm not the only one out there who's ever struggled with basically stimulating their chest more than their shoulders. And a lot of times people just jump on the bench press when they're trying to build a bigger chest. And this doesn't even necessarily have to only relate to a bench press. This can be barbell, this can be dumbbells, this can be machines. Anything that you're going to have a pressing movement, this is going to relate to. So let's just go ahead and get into this tip. When you're working your chest, you have to understand exactly what you're doing, the movement pattern of how to stimulate your pectoral muscle, and that is going to be with your elbow. It has nothing to do with pushing the weight farther away from you. It has nothing to do with bringing weights. It has nothing to do with what's in your hand or anything past your elbow, because everything that is done to work your chest is going to be from here to here, and is going to be in relation to the midline of your body. So you basically, in order to shorten your chest muscle, you want to bring the origination point of your chest muscle to the insertion point of your chest muscle, which basically means you're bringing it from the outside across your chest to the inside, the midline. Same other side, you're going to be bringing it from outside. This is in a stretch, and then you're going to be bringing it across your body, and this is going to be that peak contraction. That right there is what's going to work your chest, and that's why flies are great. That's why pressing movements are great, because as you press, your elbows are all the way out, you press together, and your elbows magically come together, and they're going to be shortening that muscle and working your pectorals. Now with the bench press or any kind of pressing movement, a lot of times what we find is that after you get off of a bench session, your shoulders are really sore, or it doesn't even necessarily mean it has to be bench. If you're even on dumbbells, your shoulders get sore, and maybe your chest isn't as sore as you wish it was. Why is that? So let's get down into the bench press right now so I can show you exactly what I mean. And when you get down into this bench, like I just said, the chest is going to be being worked with, it's called elbow adduction. That's with your elbows being brought towards the midline of your body. That's going to be adduction, and then bringing them out is going to be abduction. So that is the movement right there. Now, you have to understand that when you're working your chest, your elbows are only going to abduct so much. They're not going to come out here and then bring them down back farther, and that's going to work it better, because once you bring past level with your body, now all you're doing is putting your shoulder into a weakened position, and therefore you're going to be losing that stimulation that you have on your chest and starting to hurt your shoulder a little bit here. And some people might say, well, no, when you go deeper into it, you're just going to get a better stretch on your chest. You might get a little bit better stretch on your chest, but you're also going to lose that stimulation. You're going to lose the optimal tension, is the real word that I should be using. There's optimal tension spots throughout your set, and you have your optimal tension when you're at the top. I'll show you what I mean. Optimal tension right here, because if you're squeezing, if you're flexing your pec muscles, right there you're getting optimal tension. As you go down, you still got optimal tension, optimal tension, optimal tension. And then right there, when my elbows are now in line with my body, I still have optimal tension. So I can go back up, and I never lost that optimal tension. But when I go back down, and I go past that level with my body, and now my elbows are back behind level with my body, Now I'm putting my shoulders into a weakened position. I'm losing that optimal tension on my chest, and I'm gonna have sore shoulders after I get done with this bench. So instead of going down into bench press and going all the way down, hearing that you should touch your chest, people always say that when you're benching, you have to touch your chest just like this. Not true at all. I personally, and when I tell people to bench and they say that they can't get their chest to stimulate properly, I tell them to go down until their arms are at about a 90-degree angle and then press back up. And that right there is going to make a huge difference in the tension on your chest, because instead of going down too far and trying to get that stretch when really you're going to be losing that optimal tension and putting your shoulder into a weakened position. And that's why if you do have benched all your life and you've always gone down to your chest, you probably have bad shoulders, sorry to say it. But if you fix that small mistake and you stop going all the way down to your chest because your high school football coach told you to touch your chest, and you stop doing that, you stop at 90 degrees, what you're gonna find is that you are keeping that optimal tension, and also you're not going down and bouncing it off your chest and losing that tension, putting your shoulder into a bad position. You're gonna maintain tension throughout the entire set, and it's going to allow you to get better stimulation of your chest muscles and probably help the health of your shoulder a little bit. So next time you go to do bench, try this out. And if you absolutely hate it, then fuck me. But if you love it, I have a feeling you might. Make sure that you are letting me know in the comment section or by hitting the like button below or whatever it might be. And also, if you guys are looking for more help beyond just a YouTube video, I do have a free body type quiz where it tells you whatever your body type is. You answer a couple of questions, and then whatever your body type is, it spits out a video at the end with the 3 most important steps that you need to take and how to do them to actually start seeing real results week by week consistently. So if you want to check out that body type quiz, you can click the link in the description right below this video. Other than that, if you guys aren't yet, make sure you are subscribing to my channel. I release 3 videos every single week, and if you are going to subscribe, or if you are already subscribed but you haven't hit the little notification bell next to the subscribe button, make sure you're hitting that, because that's the only way that you're actually going to get notified when I release a new video, and it helps the channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.